Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Rachel. Welcome to Vinyasa Flow. So if you're ready, let's begin in a comfortable seated position. So just settling into your mat here. And maybe roll the shoulders back a few times, just starting to loosen up the upper body. And feel free to close the eyes and start to turn inward. And draw those shoulder blades down the back. Start to come into a nice long spine, crown to the sky. Bringing all your awareness to the present moment. Knowing you're right where you're meant to be in this moment. And let those palms come together into the heart center. Maybe taking a moment here to set an intention to have a good practice, or whatever you want to set that intention to or dedicate your practice. Go ahead and do that. Let's slowly float the arms up overhead. Maybe flutter the eyes open, gazing up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's start to come into our breath. Big inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale. And this time, come into a gentle side stretch over to the right. Inhale, center, take it over to the left. And over to the right. Just building into a deeper stretch here. Inhale. Over to the left. Inhale, back over to the right. Maybe start to lower that elbow, the forearm down. And then from here, we're just going to sweep that left arm around, circle around, coming over to the left side. And circle around. So just flowing here. From side to side. And start to open the chest to the sky. Circle around. And then finish up one last full round here. Finishing on the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Float those arms up. Bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, flip the palms up to the sky, gaze up, pushing the palms up. Exhale, round the back, let those arms float forward. Starting to build into a seated cat-cow here, rounding the back, navel to spine. Inhale, float the arms up, open up, lift your heart up. Exhale around. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Building into that deep, steady breath. Inhale. Warming up the spine. Inhale. Release the fingers, float the arms down, interlace the hands behind the back. Bring the palms together, open the chest, let that head drop back. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Allow the teeth to lightly touch, getting a nice stretch in the throat. Think about stacking the shoulders over the hips. Inhale, release the fingers, float the arms up. Exhale, arms out until you open the palms, and then cross the arms, taking the palms to opposite shoulders. Here, just give yourself a hug around the spine. Inhale, open up. And cross the arms opposite way, palms to shoulders. Inhale, open up. Float the arms. Exhale, interlace behind the back. Head drops back. Exhale, let's come into our child's pose, floating the arms up to the sky, head to the ground. And just let those hips drop to the heels. Option to float up onto the crown of the head. And just being mindful, no stress in the neck, no pressure on the head, lifting the hips up, getting into that lower back. Exhale, release the fingers, float those hips down, coming into your extended child's pose, stretch it out. Open the palms, the fingers. Inhale, let's float up to our tabletop. And stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Start to engage your core, gaze to the top of your mat, right into the lower body. Extend that right leg, float the right leg up. Square those hips, stay nice and lifted here. Point the toes. Exhale, knee into the chest. Round that spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to get that knee to the chest or knee to nose. Last one, inhale, extend, hold here, and then open up that hip, right knee, right elbow, extend. 2, 3, 4, extend from here. Option to add in that knee tap and then extend the leg out to the side. And then tap, bring it back. So going for 4 here. Tap the elbow, extend. Tap the elbow, extend it back. So slow and controlled here. Coming up on our last one. Hold here. Option, extend that left arm forward, spinal balancing, reach and lengthen, lift. Exhale, bend that right knee, float that left palm to the top of the right foot. Kick that foot into the palm and then lift the chest, shift your gaze up. Push into that right palm, lift. Open heart, that right hip flexor. Breathe. Exhale, reach and extend. Come back to center. Get your alignment and then right into that left leg. Float it up. Square those hips. Point. Flex and point, and then knee into the chest, round. So going for 8 here. Slow and controlled. Try to go a little deeper each time. 3. Extend. 4. 5. 6, extend, 7, and last one round, extend, open up that left hip, tap that left knee, left elbow, extend back, 2, extend, 3, 4. Now you can just stay with this or add in that kick. Extend the leg out. Tap, extend. 2, 3, 4. And last one. Take it back. Spinal balancing. Float that right arm. Reach, reach, reach. Lift. Bend that left knee. Float that right palm around. Kick into that palm. Lift up. Nice. Beautiful. Feel the shoulder opening up. Exhale, release. Float it down back to tabletop. Come into your extended child's pose. Reach forward, stretch out that lower back, the hips. Inhale, let's float up. Let those hips float down. Make your way onto the belly, coming all the way down. Bring the legs together. Point the toes. Peel that chest up for baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time, press into the palms, come into tabletop, tuck those toes, bend the knees, maybe hips to heels, build into your down dog. can take whatever movements you need here. Pedal those heels. Bend the knees, move the hips. Maybe shake the head. Gently releasing any tension. And let's float into our plank pose. Feel that core engage. Exhale, down dog. High plank. Exhale, down dog. Let that sternum drop. Gaze past the knees. And then this time lift the heels. Let's walk to the top of the mat, coming in to flat back, palms to shins. Exhale, bend those knees. Inhale, start to shift your gaze. Exhale. This time, inhale all the way up to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Float the arms, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend the knees, circle up. We're going to go right into our sun salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, roll up. So really start to just flow here, making this feel good on your body, taking it slow. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Roll through that spine. Exhale, building into that back bend. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Flow with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to actually step into our high plank. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, peel the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Tabletop, tuck those toes down, dog. 2 breaths. Lift the heels. Walk, step, or float the feet. Bring those palms together. Inhale, bend the knees, float all the way up. 1 move. Exhale, hands to heart. Repeat that. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the feet. Find your high plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tabletop, down dog. 2 breaths. Find that space. Try to go a little deeper. Find that opening. Lift the heels, walk, step, or float the feet. Palms together, bend those knees. Float up, grounding the feet. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Relax those shoulders. Sitting down nice and low, firing up those quads. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk, step, or float the feet, plank pose. Knees stretching or chaturanga if you're ready. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Adding on here, right leg floats up, three-legged dog. Extend that leg, square the hips, point the toes, bend the knees, stack the hip, open it up. Right knee floats in for low lunge. Inhale, circle those arms, maybe prayer hands overhead. Aligning the arms with the ears, sink the hips. Exhale, frame that foot. Tuck those toes back to three-legged dog, down dog. Option to hold here or flow through high plank, chaturanga. So we're going to keep on flowing. Use your breath. Left leg, three-legged dog. Find that alignment. Squaring the hips and shoulders first. Point the toes. Bend that left knee, open it up. Left knee floats in, low lunge. Inhale, circle up. Sink the hips. Breathe. Exhale, frame that left foot. Three-legged dog. Down dog. High plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Walk, step, or float the feet. Back to chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle up. Utkatasana. Chair squats here. Nice breathing. Connecting that breath with the movements. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, we're gonna hold here, coming into our twist. Twisted prayer. Maybe butterfly the arms. Twisting a little deeper. Exhale back to center, float the arms. Exhale, twist to the left. Building into that beautiful twist, maybe butterfly the arms. Nice. Breathe. Promoting that detox back to center. Inhale. All the way up. Prayer hands. Heart center. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk those feet out about hips width. build into your forward fold, ragdoll, shift the weight towards the toes, let that upper body hang. Hands to opposite elbows, hold here or sway from side to side. And from here, let's ground the fingertips, come right into Malasana, turning the toes out, heels in. Let the hips sink down. And prayer hands. And just settling in here. Maybe hold here, close the eyes. If you want, you can maybe build into a twist. Totally optional if you want. Ground that left palm, inhale, float that right arm up. If you want to go deeper, you can start to come into a bind, wrapping that right arm around the lower back, or wrap the left arm around that left knee. You might have to adjust a little bit to get that wrap. So think about opening up the chest, the shoulder. Breathe, twist, and release. Exhale, come back to center. And take that twist to the other side, right palm grounds. Inhale, left arm floats up. Hold here or go for that bind. Wrap that left arm around, right arm around. And twist. And release. Float that left arm up. Come back to center. Inhale, palms go around. Float the hips up. Let that head hang. Walk the feet in. Come back to center. Let's flow it out with a vinyasa. Step that right leg, left leg back. High plank. Chaturanga, meeting in downward facing dog. Two breaths. Left leg floats up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Oblique work here, right knee, right elbow. Extend, three-legged dog. Cross it over to the left. Extend. Knee to chest. Extend. Let's repeat that one more time. Building total body strength, upper body, the core, leg strength, knee to chest, step through. Let's find our low lunge first and then right into our high lunge. From here, ground that left foot, the back foot coming into your warrior one. Feel the outer edge of that left foot ground. Exhale, float the arms. Interlace, building into humble warrior. Exhale, fold forward. Torso to the thigh or right shoulder inside that right knee. Let the head hang. Sink those hips, arms to the sky. Inhale, back to warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Let's try to deepen a little bit more here. Shake out those arms. Building into peaceful, flip that right palm, inhale, float it up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Open up that right side body. Exhale, warrior two. Trikonasana. Reach to the top of your mat. Exhale, hinge out the hip, float it up. Think about stacking those hips, beautiful. Inhale, float it up. Straight leg, peaceful. Exhale, warrior two. Bend that right knee. Extended angle, elbow to knee, palm to the ground. Reach and extend that left arm. Now left side body opening up. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, warrior two. Extended angle. Circle that left arm to the left hip. Half moon, left leg floats up. Flex that left foot. Breathe, relax here. Really flex that left foot to get that balance. If you have the balance, start to float that left arm up to the sky. Supported warrior three, come into the top of your mat. So flexing that left foot, toes facing down, right into pyramid pose. Left foot lands down. Both feet facing the top of your mat. Frame that right foot with the palms. Think about squaring those hips, drawing that right hip back, left hip forward. Knee to nose, forehead to knee. So knees are slightly bent here. So you should feel a really nice, intense side leg stretch in that right leg, all the way into that right glute. Breathe. Maybe revolved triangle, left palm grounds, right hand to that right hip. Start to turn the torso. Maybe that right hand floats up. Exhale, come back to center. Walk those hands out, supported warrior three. Standing split here, float that leg up. Exhale, let it land back, low lunge, let's just flow it out. Take your vinyasa, right leg, three-legged dog, maybe three-legged chaturanga, maybe push-ups. Exhale, meeting in down dog. Nice. Breathe here. Left side. Left leg floats up. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip, open it up. Obliques. Left knee, left elbow. Extend, three-legged dog. Cross it over to the right elbow. Extend. Knee to chest. Extend. Over to the left. One more time. Stay strong. Use your breath to power you through. Left knee into the chest. Step through for low lunge. Get your foundation. High lunge into warrior one. So grounding that back foot, the right foot. Feel that outer edge. Pinky toe grounds. Bend that left knee. Exhale, humble. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Humble warrior. Find your deepest expression of your humble warrior here. Arms to the sky, head to the ground. Breathe. Feel the hips opening up. Inhale back to warrior one. Open it up for warrior two. Shake out those arms if you need to. Just be really comfortable here in your warrior two. Flip that left palm. Inhale, peaceful. Left side body opens up. Exhale, warrior two. Sink those hips down lower each time. Inhale, peaceful. Reach and extend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, warrior two. Trikonasana, straighten that left knee this time. Reach towards the top of your mat. Exhale, hinge. Stack those hips, the shoulders. Think about opening the chest to the sky. Breathe. Reach through those right fingertips. Really lift here. Inhale, straight leg peaceful. Wrap that right arm around. Reach and extend. Exhale, warrior two. Extended angle, elbow to knee, palm to the ground. Right arm floats. Open the chest. Inhale, float up, peaceful. Exhale, extended angle. Half moon, right hand, right hip. Shift the weight into that left foot. Float that right leg up. Flex that right foot. So breathing here. Take your time to build into this balancing pose. Find your center. Maybe the arm floats up. Exhale, flow into supported warrior three. Ground those palms. square the hips. Exhale, float that right foot down, pyramid pose. So from here, think about drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. Knees are slightly bent, knee to nose, forehead to knee. Go deeper into that fold. Breathe. Maybe revolve triangle, right palm grounds, left arm floats up. Maybe left hand to left hip first. Build into it. Start to turn and twist. Maybe stay right here or float the arm. Breathe. Exhale, come back to center. Walk those hands forward. Supported warrior three or standing split. Float that leg up to the sky. Maybe forehead to knee. Exhale, low lunge. Flow it out. Left leg floats. Three-legged dog. Maybe three-legged chaturanga. Add some push-ups here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths. Pedal those heels, bend the knees, move the hips. Walk it out. Let's shift the weight forward, come into a high plank. And just lower down onto the belly. From here, extend the arms forward, circle around. Interlace the fingers, palms together behind the back. Make sure the legs are together. Point those toes. We're going to peel up, coming into locust. So option to inhale, just peel the chest up. Maybe float the legs up or keep them grounded. Exhale, release, forehead touches. Float those arms. Extend them overhead, reaching forward. Slide the palms outside the chest. Come back to tabletop. Tuck those toes. Lift the hips, down dog. 2 breaths. From here, let's float that right leg up to the sky. Bend the knees, stock the hip. Option here to flip your dog. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Open your heart, open that front body. Exhale, back to 3-legged dog. From here, we're going to come into fallen triangle. So that right foot, right knee bends, right foot steps outside the left hand, out to that left side. Inhale, left arm floats up, right palm grounds. Nice. Lift the hips. Exhale, back to center, three-legged dog. Knee over to that right elbow. Extend. Knee to elbow. Extend. Float into pigeon pose. So right knee over to right wrist. Right foot over to left wrist. And coming into a back bend, extend that left leg behind you. Exhale, fold forward. And just take 10 breaths here, finding that space in that right hip. You want to go a little deeper, maybe coming into a twist here. And extend those arms forward. And then thread that left arm underneath the right. Starting to roll onto the left shoulder, left ear. So totally optional here. If you want to go for a bind, you can wrap that right arm around the lower back. Reach for that right big toe. Opening up the shoulder, the chest. Twisting. If you're in that bind, release in the twist, float back, come back to center. From here, let's come back up onto the palms. So let's go for mermaid this time. So bringing that right heel in towards your center. Going to turn to the side. Option here to start to bend that left knee, bringing the palm to the top, the front of that left ankle. So you can totally just stay right here. Think about lifting up the chest, maybe shift your eye gaze up. And then if you want to go deeper, start to slide that left foot into your elbow crease. And just see how that feels. It might get pretty intense. So maybe you just stay here. If you want to go a little deeper, think about floating that right arm up and reaching for that opposite hand. Gaze up or back. Lift the chest. Nice. Breathe wherever you are. And then when you release, just release nice and slow. Come out the same way you went in. Take your time. Come back to center, back to your pigeon pose. And tucking those left toes, let's find our three-legged dog. Right leg floats up, stretch it out. Flow through your vinyasa or go right to your downward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Paddle it out. Bend the knees, move the hips. Left leg floats up, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hip, hold here, or option to flip your dog. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Energizing pose, ground those feet, lift the hips higher. Breathe. Exhale back to three-legged dog. Fallen triangle. Left knee into the chest. Step that left foot across over towards the right. Inhale, right arm floats up. Lift those hips. Exhale back, three-legged dog. Left knee, left elbow for three. Building into our pigeon pose. Soft and gentle here, just easing into it. And then left knee, left wrist. Left foot, right wrist. Slide that right leg behind you. Take a little mini back bend here first. Exhale, hold. 10 breaths. And taking whatever upper body arm position that works for you. Stack the forearms. Extend the arms out, prayer hands. Maybe bend the elbows, palms float behind the head. You want to go for that deeper twist, extend the arms forward, and then this time thread that right arm underneath the left, coming down onto the right shoulder, the right ear. Option to maybe take that bind, float that left arm up, wrap around the lower back, reach for that left big toe. Open the chest, shoulder to the sky. If you feel any intense pain, do not go for this. Modify, just go back, same way you came into the pose. Breathe wherever you are. If you're in that bind, slowly release, come back to center. Come back up onto the palms. Going for a mermaid on the other side. Left heel in towards your center. Nice nice and lifted here. Start to bend that right knee this time. And maybe stay right here. Bring that palm to the front of that right ankle. So just build and breathe into this. Listen to your body. If you want to go deeper, slide that foot into the elbow crease. Breathe, check in. Keep drawing that right heel closer. And then if you feel pretty good, float that left arm up. Reach for that opposite hand. Go for that bind. Lift the chest. Breathe. Whenever you're ready, slowly come out the same way you went in. Come back through pigeon, back to the center. And tuck those right toes, left leg, three-legged dog, stretch it out. Last vinyasa, make it a strong, good one. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Lift the heels. Let's walk the feet, coming to the top of our mat. Bend those knees. Inhale, roll up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Float the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. So we're going to make our way down to the mat. So just start to point and flex, or roll through the feet rather. Lifting the heels, heel toe it. Gazing up. So find your drishti, find that focal point. Coming into a nice flat back. We're going to slide our back down that imaginary wall. So whatever hand position works for you, lift the heels. Start to bend the knees. And slide down. Lift those heels higher as you go lower. And then come right into boat pose, Navasana. So make any adjustments you need to. Feel comfortable here. Bend the knees. You can ground the toes if the back is rounding. So from here, let's just tap the toes out. Just alternating. Keep looking up, keep lifting that chest. Palms to the sky. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And let's slowly roll onto our backs. Oops. Let's Make our way down. Let those knees come into the chest. And let's do a little more core here. So taking the palms behind the head, interlace those fingers. So don't pull on the head or the neck. So extending both legs out. Draw that right knee into the chest. And then left knee. So think about pressing that lower back into the ground, lifting the shoulders, engaging your core. Breathe. Slow and controlled here. Elbows out to the sides. And let's switch it up. Opposite elbow to opposite knee, wherever you are. Don't speed up. Slow and controlled. When you make that elbow to knee connection, hold and squeeze. We're going for quality, not quantity here. And then switching it up one more time. Elbows to knees, extend. Yogi crunch. Extend the legs, knees to elbows. Open it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 12. 10. 8. 6. 4. 2. And last one, extend and release. Great job. Float the arms overhead. Stretch out that core, those abs. And from here, let's walk those feet in. Coming into a bridge. So taking those heels towards the fingertips, arms alongside the body. Feel the shoulders ground, the back, and then just gentle little bridge here. Inhale, float the hips up to the sky. Exhale, float down. Inhale up. Exhale. And take those arms out in T. Just windshield wiper those legs. Drop the knees over to the right, gaze over to the left. Inhale. Take it over to the left, gaze to the right. Back to center, knees into the chest, Let's take some circles here, just massaging the lower back, the hips. Extend both legs up to the sky. And taking the palms underneath the hips, point and flex the feet here. Start to come into a nice long neck. Relax the upper body, pointing and flexing. We're just going to float our legs right down into Shavasana. So whenever you're ready, just give yourself some support here with those palms. Slowly float the legs down. Maybe let them hover a little bit. If you want to float them up a few times before going into Shavasana, go ahead and do that if that feels good on the lower back. And then let's make our way down. When you're ready, just let those feet ground. Take the legs wide, take the arms wide. Come back to yourself, back to that intention, that dedication. Back to stillness. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. Gaining all the wonderful benefits it provides. If you'd like to join me in closing out your practice, start to bring your awareness back. Bring some movement into the toes, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Inhale, float the arms up. Bend the knees. And slowly roll onto your side, just taking some breaths here. Slowly, when you're ready, maybe keeping the eyes closed, start to come back to a comfortable seated position. Roll the shoulders back, palms to knees, nice and tall spine. Closing out our practice with 3 cleansing breaths. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and sharing your beautiful practice. Thank yourself for showing up and taking time for your health, your well-being. Remember to make time for yourself. Be kind, gentle, patient. May there always be peace in your heart, peace in your words, and peace in your mind. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.